About to wander into the wrong neighborhood for the sake of Pokemon. This is the Kings of Rise,
This is Ultima.
and this is MGT Cast. And this was announced very recently, and we have to. This kind of came up like as we thought about like whether or not we were going to talk about something else because we couldn't think of anything else outside of the PlayStation and the Final Fantasy VII thing turning 20 and 18. So we were just like, I quickly Googled something, and then I was like, oh shit, let's talk about Pokemon Go.
Yeah.
Like I said, about to wander into the wrong neighborhood and get beat up for the sake of Pokemon.
That's what it sounds like, man.
So, for those of you who don't know, um, this is like how I would describe it to people if I didn't have information on hand. I would say this is a implementation of VR in our real world.
Yeah. I believe the term's augmented reality.
Yeah. So basically, we're using augmented reality to play Pokemon, trying to expand it to the world at large. But it seems such a weird thing to do though.
Yeah. I'm a huge Pokemon fan.
Oh,
and I'm
there's a lot of us in our generation who are.
Let me first to tell you, I'm not sold on this yet at all. Like it could be great. I'm not saying it's impossible that it's going to be. It seems like Nintendo was committed to it. I mean, they brought out freaking Miyamoto and all that, to talk about this stuff. So, I mean, it seems like, they want this to be successful. But I don't know, like, what, I'm gonna like look at my phone out in the world and be like, oh, there's a Pokemon, and then it's like, I don't know, like, the trailer makes it look so cool, but like in reality, I feel like I'm just gonna look like a doofus.
Yeah, because all of these other people will be like, oh, what the fuck is he doing?
I know, like they made it seem like everyone's gonna be doing it. It's like, nah, man.
See, we're thinking positively here because people are like, just imagine for a second that people who have played Pokemon but that can't really play Pokemon nowadays because they don't have the newer handhelds.
Yeah.
That's probably like their premise. That's probably one of their main premises to get the people who used to play Pokemon back in the day back into Pokemon by adapting it to what everybody knows and everyone fucking has every day, a smartphone. But like you said, I'm also not completely sold on it because the fuck. Like I'm gonna be wandering around in my neighborhood with my fucking phone out, like it's dangerous to read while I'm walking. I'm not reading. I'm looking for Pokemon. I already don't read when I walk, but
yeah.
Well, let me give you a little tidbit from the Pokemon.com site. Now, travel between the real world and the virtual world of Pokemon with Pokemon Go for the iPhone and Android devices. With Pokemon Go, you will discover Pokemon in a whole new world, your own world. Pokemon Go will use the real location information to encourage players to search far and wide in the real world to discover Pokemon. But that leads us to think that maybe you would have to, because we all know Pokemon. If you've played any Pokemon game or any number of Pokemon games, you know that Pokemon are regional.
Yeah.
So does that automatically mean you have to go fucking hundreds of miles to find certain Pokemon, which is just weird to me.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know, like, is this like, that's the thing, is like, are they expecting, how far are they expecting you to go? Like, they showed a Mewtwo event in Times Square, and it was like,
It's like that
I can't just get up and go to Times Square.
Yeah, am I gonna fucking miss out because I can't get to Times Square?
I mean,
Like,
honestly, even getting up and going to San Francisco, which like is like not even an hour from us, like that's
it's a pain in the ass.
yeah. Like,
And trust me, I drove there every night for 3 months.
yeah. So like, I don't know, like,
I fucking hated it.
I mean, it's like it's easy to think like, oh, this is gonna be so fun and cool and yada yada, but it's like, I,
Look, I don't hate it on paper.
yeah, like actually, no, I think that's my issue. I think I hate it on paper.
I don't hate it on paper, okay? Because I like the idea of going out and fucking capturing Pokemon. That's all great. That's all lovely and fucking ranch dressing. But like,
Yeah, I mean it's cool. Like I can go to the park and find a Pikachu. You know, like that's
You
cool.
know we're not gonna find a Pikachu in our park, but
I know, of course, we're
in
gonna
your
find an
park and
effing
I'm in my
Pidgey.
park.
We're gonna find a freaking Sandshrew or a Pidgey or something I don't care about. Like, hoot hoot.
You're gonna find a ghost in your kitchen.
I know, for crying out loud. I'm like, Papa, what is this? It's like, oh God, it's a Darkrai.
That's very few and far in between, but
I
ghost
know,
instead.
right?
Ghost indeed.
I know.
So the premise is very sound. It's like, I would, I do like the idea. I do like the idea. The idea on paper I like, but put into practice it seems so silly.
Yeah.
Okay, because you're gonna look like a fool just walking around like, you seen the trailer. People are doing hand throwing motions for fucking capturing Pokemon.
And it's like they're like adding Pokeballs into their hands, and it's like, what? But
I
like,
mean,
oh no, that's the other thing. Like in the trailer, they make it look like, oh, it's gonna be like if I was actually capturing Pokemon. When
yeah,
in
they
reality,
got
you're
like
probably
air,
gonna see
they got
them like on your screen, and you're just gonna tap them, and then like tap another thing, and tap them again on your phone. It's like, I don't know.
Yeah, it's like it looks so fucking high tech. Like, oh yeah, you're gonna if events are happening and then there are fucking arrows appearing on walls that this is where you're supposed to go.
Yeah,
Like I said in the intro, you're about to wander into the wrong neighborhood for the sake of Pokemon.
exactly.
Okay,
And it's just like,
not everyone is so understanding and knows what the fuck is going on.
yeah. I mean, I guess for people who don't have a 3DS or access to the latest Pokemon games, I guess maybe it's something for them. And I guess maybe for us it's just like, well, yeah, but I could just play Pokemon, and it's more of like you'd think like augmented reality with Pokemon in the real world, like, oh man, that's like such a cool thing, but like in some ways I'm like, I feel like my 3DS game, it gives me more of like an immersion experience. You know what I mean? I don't know.
I mean, it's not like it's not like I'm fucking I don't it's not like, oh, you don't like it because you don't want to get up and walk around. No, fuck that. It's not that I don't it's like I don't fucking I mean, it might give me an excuse to get up and fucking walk outside for a little bit, but I mean, I think the fucking to me, I think the shininess goes away like in the first like in the first month.
Well, yeah, like it's like, oh, you don't want to get up and go places, and it's like, well,
Well, it's not
okay.
that.
It's like, here's the thing. After a while, how often are you really going to go somewhere to get a Pokemon on your phone?
I mean, but then again, I mean, if you go on vacation, I understand that.
Yeah, like, I don't know. Like,
I mean, it would give me more of an excuse to go, to bring my nieces, my young nieces out to parks and stuff. But
I
like,
guess.
but I mean, then again, the what do you call it? Fuck, there's a word for it. Whatever. I'm gonna keep using the word shininess. The shininess goes, the shininess goes away, because it honestly, according to what this says, it says Pokemon Go will be available at download at no charge. So it's gonna be free. Just to let everyone know, it's gonna start out free, but there will be in-app purchases.
Hmm. Hmm.
So, and they're talking about it launching in 2016. So, what? I mean, really, what? It's fucking odd to me. I don't hate the idea. It's just weird to me. Like you would do it in this fashion.
Hmm.
I mean, you're more safer doing a shot off where like you're putting on a helmet and fucking diving. You know what I mean? And you're diving. You're in your fucking diving. Diving in VR to play Pokemon. That would be awesome. But that's way off in the future. Um, I mean, but I guess if you, I mean, because I mean, Pokemon is already global.
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't want to say I mean, look at it. This is a stretch, okay? Just this whole thing, it's a stretch. It's not like it's not like that if it fails, it'll affect Pokemon, in the long run. It really won't.
Yeah. Pokemon Gen 7 will still happen at some point.
Because outside of Pokemon, Pokemon is outside of Nintendo's fucking, regular heavy hitters, like Pokemon is like outside of the regular stuff. They're the one of the most regular now, but they're one of the heavy hitters. So it's not like they're gonna take too much of a hit. I mean, it's not like how the company feels about Zelda now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, with the ultimatum aside, it's not gonna affect Pokemon too much. I mean, overall, the verdict is it's silly and kind of dumb.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't want it to sound like I don't want it to fail by any means. I want
don't
it to
either.
do good. I want it to do great. I want it to blow my expectations out of the water. Absolutely. But I just don't see how it's. I don't I don't know how they're gonna turn this into something like anything more than I'm gonna be using my camera and I'm basically gonna be taking pictures. Honestly, it kind of sounds like Pokemon Snap, but around the world.
Yeah.
And it's where am I gonna have to go for some of the I don't know. That's the other thing. It's where to get some of the rare Pokemon. Where am I gonna have to go?
Where am I gonna have to be?
Yeah. Now are they gonna do it? I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe they're setting it up for big Pokemon events. I don't know.
In major cities, maybe.
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. Maybe they could use this as a way to facilitate large Pokemon events, that's sponsored by Pokemon Company and Nintendo and all that. Maybe that's something they can do. There's probably ways they can make this work. I'm curious.
I mean, you got till 2016.
Yeah.
To facilitate everyone's worries.
Yeah.
So, I mean...
I've seen a lot of hype. I guess that's the thing. I've seen a lot of people hyped up about it.
Hype, but it's not the stupidest thing that's ever been made.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying this can't be, I'm not saying it's going to be garbage by any means. I'm just saying, I don't know. I'm seeing a lot of hype, and I'm not sold.
Laugh at yourself what it is, though.
Yeah.
But let's just... I mean, we're being a little preemptive here, but, let's for now, let's wait on the trickle of information. Let's fucking, let's just take a step back and we'll see where this goes. I mean, there's still a lot of time to 2016. So, I mean, they could give birth to changes that we never even thought of. So, I mean, hell, we could be terribly right about this thing or terribly wrong. Or both.
Yeah.
I'm still not going to get outside any more than that, though. I'm not going to lie to you. And it's not to say I never leave my house. I get in the I do things during the day like everyone else does. I do get in the car and go places.
But I mean, the reality is that some of the crowd that are still strong Pokemon fans won't want to go places. You know what I mean? I don't know.
It's okay. The word I just thought of the word. It's called novelty.
Yeah.
And I hate to use that word, but that's the word that keeps coming to mind when I think about this. It'll be fun. It'll be fun for a while, but it'll really it could do that really quick, but
yeah.
But it could bring about good things. You never know. Like I said, it's not 2016 yet. Highway 4 still isn't finished.
I know, right? Well, I only
fucking Pokemon Go we'll be searching for Pokemon on fucking Highway 4 before Highway 4 is even finished. Yeah, fucking Antioch people, fucking Pittsburgh people, Oakley and Brentwood people. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
fucking hate Highway 4. I hate Vasco more. Well, it's a close tie. But anyway, we'll wait to see. We'll wait to see where this goes. We might report on this again. Like, comment, and subscribe. Tell us what you think. Is it silly to you? Is it not silly? I mean, what the fuck? I mean, tell me what you think. Are you excited?
Are you cautious?
Are you cautious like we are? I mean, it's free, as excuse me, as they say, it's free. How free is it going to be? I'm not sure. But like I said, comment. Let us know your likes. Let us know you like it. Let us know if you hate it. Let us know what worries you about it. Like I said, I'm not about to get. I mean, you're about to wander into the wrong neighborhood for the sake of Pokemon.
I know.
Well,
Streets of Harlem. I don't know.
Pray to the Lord Savior Jesus Christ. This is the Kings of Rice.
This is Ultima.
Peace out.